Hello and welcome. This is going to be post-commentary of an interesting match.
Airborne.
It isn't interesting because I am going to do really well or anything like that. It's interesting because
Group 5, maintaining
it
present
is
course.
essentially for me a carrier versus carrier match. The enemy carrier is one of the best carrier players, at least on EU for sure. Probably even the
Group
best.
5, standing by for instructions.
So
Over.
at the start, when I saw
Group
that,
5, awaiting instructions.
immediate
Group
reaction
2,
was,
standing by for instructions.
how can
Over.
I not die? Because I know that we are going to snipe each other for sure.
Group 8, maintaining present
And
course.
since I know that he's in a division, that means he is very likely to have some help. And since I'm not, I won't have any.
Airborne.
I remember him once saying that there's something really annoying, and that going into the bottom corner means my carrier might hide under the minimap. So I decided to do that. Although I don't think it will really, hide me, it's worth a shot. The reason why you have to hug the corner like that, or well, the side, is that carriers
Group
are
6,
really
we're under attack.
bad at maneuvering.
Instructions.
Group
So
3, taking
torpedoing
fire.
them is really easy. On top of that, they are really easy to set on fire. So surviving is actually really problematic. I am going along the edge to find him as well, because I know he's going to be doing the same to try to survive.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Right now he finds me because of the anti-air, of course, and he's going to make an attack from the side
Awaiting instructions.
because he knows I'm going to
Autopilot
turn,
mode enabled.
but he overestimates the angle a bit,
Standing by for instructions.
so
Over.
I am able to turn properly,
Attack.
well, at least try to turn properly.
Group 8, standing by for instructions.
I also found him, and I found one of the biggest problems
Taking fire.
that I think
We're holding
carrier
the water
versus
line.
carrier
Flooding
matchmaking
quickly.
Attack.
might suffer in the future. Namely that a destroyer can keep up smoke essentially indefinitely, or well, not indefinitely, about half the
Group
game
3, we're
in a
under
row.
attack. Group 2, awaiting instructions.
And this
Group
could lead
3,
to the
standing by
fact
for
that
instructions.
carriers
Over.
might only queue with a destroyer on their team.
Group 2, awaiting instructions.
That
Group
means if
5,
you don't
standing
have
by
a
for
destroyer
instructions. Over.
queue
Group
with you,
5, taking fire.
you can be at a disadvantage. However,
7,
in this
standing by
match
for
right now,
instructions. Waypoint reached.
Group
the
5,
fact that
awaiting
I managed to
instructions.
not die on the first strike or even lose half my
Group 5,
HP.
we're under
gives me
attack.
a huge
Group 2,
advantage.
taking fire.
Also, note that I didn't actually prepare the flooding because flooding usually does a lot less damage than fire will. So I used it on the fire instead, because the fire can actually kill me, or well, very close. Right now I'm just
Group
waiting for the
5,
smoke to
taking
disappear
fire.
to see anything, to know where to shoot, because
Group 2,
well,
we're under attack.
I can't just shoot blindly, because if I do and miss, I am dead for sure on the next strike.
9, awaiting
So my only chance is to, well, not
Group
die.
2, taking fire.
I decide that I need to go around, because if he goes straight ahead, I can strike from the side. If he turns like he does,
Group
now I
4,
can
we're
strike
under
from
attack.
this side still. If I went the other way, he could just keep going straight and easily dodge my torpedoes. Also, I was kind of lucky because the destroyer didn't keep smoking him. The destroyer had
Group
left
6,
somewhere else.
we're under attack.
Group 8, we're under
And,
attack.
well, that's how you kill the best carrier player. You get a bit lucky and you land some decent torpedoes. Essentially, the rest of the
Group
game
8
is
taking
chaining up.
fire. Group
As
7,
far as
we're
I'm
under
concerned,
attack.
this game is already done. We have already won. Although, of course, in reality, it might not always happen this way, but
Group 8 returning.
against
Group
Puppet,
9 returning to ship.
if
Group
you
9 taking
sink
fire.
him, essentially, it feels like you've already won the game. I don't really like the ocean map on a carrier because,
Autopilot mode enabled.
well, there are no set paths where people go, so anything can happen. Also, I noticed that I was detected, which means that the destroyer is around me. I immediately asked for help from my team, because if that destroyer kills me, the carrier advantage is lost, and I immediately tried to turn, although, to be fair, I'm not entirely sure if that's a good or bad idea. I mean, it depends on where the destroyer is. If he is to the north, then turning is good, but if he's to the west, turning can be really dangerous, because I might just need a broadside of torpedoes. And he is to the west, so if he had fired torpedoes at the right time, maybe predicting a turn like that, I could be dead. But luckily he didn't. That's why I'm using the planes, so I will detect the torpedoes right away when they are fired. Also because
Group
my
3
cruiser is
maintaining
helping,
present course.
the destroyer had the smoke, which, well, gave me the opportunity to well die.
Ready. Group 6 airborne.
Torpedoes were fired a bit late, and they are badly angled,
Group
so
7
I know they're
returning.
coming,
Group
and
8
I'm
returning
able
to
to
ship.
dodge them.
Group 9 returning.
I will try to fire into the smoke.
Maintaining present course. Group
As
6
well.
standing by for instructions.
If I do a cross pattern like this and know he was somewhere around there, I am very likely to hit him with at least one torpedo.
Awaiting instructions.
Of course, it doesn't always happen, but,
Group 2
you know,
standing by for instructions. Over. Group 4 maintaining present course. Group 5
have to try
awaiting
at least,
instructions.
because
Reporting the position
the
of a
longer he
priority
stays
target.
alive, the more likely I am to die. Dying is bad for your health.
Group 2 standing by for
Also, it
instructions.
seems
Over.
like the rest of my team is winning the game.
Group 5 awaiting instructions.
I'm not that worried. Right now I'm just waiting until the destroyer and he appeared. So now it's time to torpedo him. One from the side and the other from the back.
Group 5
That way if he turns,
7
he will
ready
turn
for
into
takeoff.
at least one
Group 9
torpedo.
ready.
But
Group 2.
this from the back was unnecessary because he turned into
Enemy
the
destroyer
torpedo.
foundered.
Group 3 ready for takeoff.
Group 8 ready for takeoff.
And now only 3 enemies are left, so it's time to clean them up.
Group 4 ready. Group 3 airborne.
But yeah,
Group 6
I really
ready for
hope that
takeoff.
Wargaming does something about destroyers perma-smoking
Group
a carrier.
4 maintaining
Because
present
if
course.
such meta game picks up, it's going to be very difficult to play a carrier
Group
without
6 airborne.
a destroyer in your division. Although I guess you can ask your team for help, but that's a lot less likely to happen.
Group 7 maintaining present course.
On the bright side, it does mean that some team play is happening.
Group 8 airborne.
Also, about hugging the border, I really think that you
Group
have to
3
hug the
we are
border,
under
at
attack.
least in carrier versus carrier gameplay. After that, it's okay, but before that, if you don't do that, you very likely just
Group
die.
3 returning.
It's difficult to avoid torpedoes even on the border, and without it, it's even harder. So, if you want to win, you have to use all the mechanics available to you. By the way, if you want to torpedo destroyers, what you do is
Group
shoot
4
one
standing by for
torpedo bomber
instructions.
volley
Over.
from behind
5
and the
ready.
other from
Group 2 ready for takeoff.
across them. That way they will have to eat at least one of them.
Group 4,
You know,
returning to
something
ship.
like
Group
this.
7, awaiting instructions.
Also, thanks for watching.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
If you wish to see more videos like it, although I guess it's unlikely that I'll be killing him again anytime soon, subscribe. Want to see something else, leave a comment, and any feedback is appreciated as well. Thanks for watching.